So it is the day that tons of people have been waiting for, I'm sure. The official release of Master Duel on mobile. Of course, Konami didn't say a single word about it, they just dropped it in the middle of the night. And it's still not up in America and the UK as the time we're recording this, but with the power of the APK, you can do whatever you want. So let's dive into our quick first look at the mobile version. So first of all, when you load the game, it's going to be in the quality normal setting, which when you do tutorial will make the game look super blurry. You can see here on the screen that the logos have got a little bit lower resolution, right? And it doesn't look as good. Personally, to me, I think recommended is the best. High resolution looks nice, right? But if you've got an Android phone with a high refresh rate display like 90Hz, 120Hz, then from what I can feel is that this will take advantage of it the most. So you probably want to stick on this. It looks plenty fine. It also, obviously saves battery life. It looks good enough for actual gameplay. Now, another cool thing is the data transfer. So if you know on console, when you start your game up, it will say, if you have an account already, this is the first thing you must do. But on Android, it didn't. On Android, I could play the tutorial, and I could even close the application, come back in, and then data transfer out of that. So it appears that Android might be, and mobile at least might be, the go-to way to make new accounts to re-roll. We've got to test it, got to find some device to test it on to make sure that it works as we think, but that might be a thing. So very cool if that's the case. But let's go in and check. Oh, the game's a little bit glitchy, right? Servers are, probably going crazy with everyone downloading the game, but overall, this is the same experience you've had on the console version, just on your phone in your pocket. Your phone does get pretty hot, right? But follow me, by the way, on over on Master Duel. But it is the same kind of thing. Of course, you have your messages tabs, which aren't labeled. You just kind of have to guess in the top right what they are, which is a bit of an accessibility issue, I think. Not everyone's going to know that this thing here is missions, right? What could flags be? But this game just feels really weird on mobile. So of course we have the shop, right? We can go to the shop. We can open some card packs as well. I have a few of these legacy packs to see how that works. Go to the card included list and see how all that works. Okay, so that's pretty fine, right? That's fine. You got to scroll through. You can search. That's fine. Let's go and open our 5 packs and see how that works. So it is very similar. There's no sound when you open it. That's a little bit weird. But we know there's... Okay, fair enough. I know there's dual sounds, but that's a sound missing that's a bit weird. Let's go to the deck editor, because I've seen screenshots, but I've not gone to it yet. So let's go to Dark Magician. Let's go to edit our deck and see how bad it is. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is... I can understand why they've done it this way, right? You want the cards to be big enough to be able to be seen on your phone. And obviously with being in landscape, it does create some issues, right? It can't... Cross Duel's UI for building a deck is a very limited card pool, so it kind of works. But with 10,000 cards, it gets really messy. Now, the UI works fine enough, right? You can go in, you can click on a card to see it. This menu looks very familiar. It looks very much like they've taken Duel Generation and tried to make it a bit more modern, and it does work better than Duel Generation, I'll give them that. That was kind of ridiculous for UI. But overall, it seems usable, right? I don't think I'd like it as my primary way to play Master Duel. I think I prefer the keyboard and mouse interaction, having that flexibility of seeing everything on one screen. But for on-the-go play, this is fine. If you want to add a card to your deck, you just hold it, drag it in. That's fine. It goes to the top. Then we're going to go and dismantle that one, get out of the deck. That is fine. But of course, before we go into the solo mode and see how dueling actually works, I've got to do the YouTuber thing of asking you guys to like and subscribe. That would be absolutely insane. We just reached 50k. Let's go to the moon with Master Duel. Let's just go back to Brad actually and, get on with the video you actually came for. That would be also a good idea. We're not going to go into a PvP match because I don't want to sit there and risk my platinum. What is it? I think I've demoted now to platinum 4 again. I was like platinum 2, and I've gone all the way down because I was testing a deck, and they kept bricking. So don't test in PvP. But let's go to the dual strategy because this one's just kind of easy, right? Just to get through with it. And let's go and do let's say this duel here. I'm gonna change my deck because I don't really want to show that one off just yet, because that's going to be a video sometime soon. Let's go for a good old Dark Magician. We're going to cater to the anime fan, and let's play the game and see how this all looks. Of course, server issues are to kind of be expected. The game is now dropping on the biggest platform possible. We saw that on Steam, it went crazy. Right, we don't have it on console, but I think on console, on PS4 and PS5, it's like number second on the app download, so that's pretty good. But yeah, like, the UI is pretty small. For seeing things, it is pretty small. They have done this thing like with the life points, right? Where life points kind of disappear. That's really cool. But the UI is in general really small, and there's not much they can do about that. I think they could probably have put the cards to the right and made it more like the Rush Duel Switch UI. But I think that that works fine because of course you have button input, right? On here, I don't think you do have any form of actual controller support. You might do actually. That could be kind of fun to test if there's controller support, because then that would make things much easier. We're going to go and search our apprentice. We're going to go and I'm not going to dump anything there. Let's go and grab you. I just want to see how this all kind of works. Let's go and you can of course drag, and that feels plenty natural on the phone. Let's go and I'm going to actually make sure I can guarantee access to navigation. My navigation will go for, let's go for salvation, right? And then we can get our Eternal Soul set up, and that should be fine. We can see the animation. Where are you? You are over here. There we go. So yeah, it is a bit small. And I'm playing on a OnePlus 8, which I think has like a 6.8 something inch screen, I think. So I'm playing on a relatively big phone. Not the biggest phone in the world, but not the smallest phone either. And it is still quite hard to see. Of course, if this is your only option, then you're gonna, have to deal with it, basically. But I don't think it's as terrible as you might expect. It is definitely usable. Of course, we have our toggle button as well on the far right, which I think actually works quite nicely, because when you actually hold the phone right, you can hold it like this, right? And so this perfectly lines up with your right thumb. So that actually works out quite nicely. I apologize for the banging. I've got cables and capture cards all plugged in. It's all going a little bit mental right now. Let's go Special One Dumb Magician. We're going to go and summon that from the hand. Probably should have done the graveyard, but sure. Animation-wise, looks fine. As I said, when you have the settings on the maximum quality, it does lag, and like you can tell it's not 60 on my phone. Well, no, you can tell it's not as as fluid, but it still looks fine. If you prefer super high resolution, that's fine. But I think the recommended setting is going to be perfectly viable for literally 99% of the people actually going to be playing this game. So let's go and grab Secret Star Magic. Let's go and just we're going to go and push the game here. We're not going to try and do anything overly bombastic. Let's just go and do Dark Magician, summon you out to the field. Let's banish that back row, and then hopefully just swing for game, and that should be absolutely fine. Let's go and banish you. That's fine. Gonna turn all those off just so I don't get any prompts. Like, this is the thing, is when you get into the flow of it, it feels it feels good. It's just a bit small, but you get used to it, right? Like, this feels really good. This feels better than Duel Links, in my opinion, which is a lot of praise, because Duel Links feels really good to play. So there we go. Victory done. And of course, they have like done some things to the UI. This doesn't look as nice, right? When you're scrolling through, but it's solo mode. Who really cares? But yeah, that is my quick fire look at Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Of course, you can go and buy gems if you want to. I'm not sure, but I think those prices are different. I think those are cheaper on Android. I'm not sure though. I don't remember this being £23.03. I might be completely wrong. I might be misremembering. But I didn't think that was... I thought it was like 25. But if it is 23.03, then I think I know where I'm going to be doing my purchasing from now on. Just so I can get some cheaper gems, cheaper packs. But anyway, let me know down below what you think of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel on mobile. I'm sure by the time this goes up, if not a little bit later, there will be, you'll be able to download it, right? It is taking a while to actually get on the different servers, but once it is, you can play and play on the toilet, on the shitter. That is the dream for Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans. You can now do it. Anyway, that's me done. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next Duel Links, Master Duel, Cross Duel, Rush Duel, whatever you want video. See you then.